I want to talk about anger and rage and what that is and what you can do about it right away. It is so common for people to hold in anger, it's either conscious or unconscious, which develops and becomes more into rage over time. And they cover it with a smile, or they don't think they have a right to say anything. So anger builds up. And they want to keep the peace. They don't want to get angry. They don't want to be confrontational. However, this is what's creating more stress and trauma in the body and mind and making people restless and anxious at night. So if something happens and we're not able to, I use the words a lot, kind and firm. That's been my motto. I learned that from Master Paramahansa Yogananda. He says, be firm and kind. Don't be a doormat. So recently there was an example with a family member. We were on vacation and somebody from the hotel that worked there came up to his son and treated the son inappropriately. And this family member felt incredible anger and rage and froze and didn't get to say anything. And so we talked later about it, what he wanted to have said. So there's a couple things. We can be so shocked, and also we're not used to living in our truth where we say, hey, what was that? That wasn't okay. And when we start to find more freedom and healing in our body, knowing we can say what we want, and in fact, if we don't, we will create more anger and rage, hurting ourselves and hurting others, because you don't want to come from that place. You want to come from being loving but firm. And so that's a good example where somebody could have said, hey, that's not okay the way you talk to my son. I don't appreciate that. That's much better than letting the anger and rage build up, not saying anything, and then it comes out in a different way. So this is very, very common. And then people will try to jump to compassion and forgiveness. And in fact, a lot of spiritual people are trying to do that first, when really they need to do the other thing first, which is deal with their emotional state, what is bothering them, clear that, and then they can forgive. Then they can be compassionate. So I hope that makes sense for today. We'll see you next time.